account, guys. Guess what? I am already up 10%, 11% on my 5k account. Okay. Quick advice, guys, on a 5k. Whenever you buy a 5k or any prop firm challenge account, please, one very important thing is to read their rules. Because I see so many traders, they trade at the end after when they have traded. The prop firms will send them messages telling them that they have breached their rule based on one or two things they did in the trading. Now I am up 11% on my 5k in less than 3 weeks. I could even be up in less than 2 weeks just because of certain things. I just let it go at 3 weeks. I had to read their rules perfectly, like do some research on their rules, understand the different rules, percentage, consistency rule, everything. And I'm also going to give out some free 5k accounts to you guys to trade. You understand? After when I've passed this account, I'll be buying some 5k accounts and giving you guys. So the only thing you have to do is to subscribe. What's good, y'all? Good news. This is a quick update on my first 2 phases account. I've passed my 2 phases account and I'm really happy about it because I passed those accounts in less than 1 month. The first week I was able to pass my phase 1 immediately as I bought the account. The second week I did not really trade. I placed 1 trade, and the third week, that is when I passed my second phase account, and immediately I got funded. Today is the 3rd week, I think. Yeah, today is the 3rd week, and guess what, guys? Let me show you guys what's happening in the Fundednext 5k account. Just look at my chat. So guys, this is the Fundednext website, and also I am on their dashboard. I'm going to be recording my screen like this based on 1 or 2 defaults on my computer. There's no mic, and I'm not able to record myself and my screen at the same time, so I'm just going to be recording it like this and showing you guys what's important is to show you guys the results, you understand? So now I'm on the Fundednext website and I am on the CDF. Yes, you understand? Here is the different 2 phases. As you can see, here's the stellar 2-step, which my aim was to make just $200, which is already passed. Let me just click this, and I'm also going to, you understand, that is it. That is it. My balance is $5,270. PNL is $207. You understand? That is a 4% win rate, and also I did that in just 5 trading days, as you can see here. Now let me go back. Now here is the first phase, which I was supposed to make just $400. When I click on it, you can see balance is $5,404. PNL is 8.1%, and all that in also just 5 trading days. You understand? So what I do is that I don't trade every day, and this is the 3rd week. I don't trade every day. I wait for opportunities, and when I see an opportunity, I take the opportunity. Now let me show you guys the different trading, and also the lot size is going to help you guys on how I traded this. I know there are some people that when they buy their account, it's very difficult for them to like trade. They'll be using just a little lot sizes. Let me just arrange this camera and then show you guys what I'm talking about. You understand? So now the mic is a bit shaky based on my tripod. Okay, now here is the 5k. Here is the 5k first phase account. If I go to trading overview, you can see my winning rate. Let me just arrange this. Good. Now you can see the equity is 5,400. The balance is 5,400. But profitability, I don't really understand the profitability based on that. Now my winning rate trade is 194. The average losing trade is $42. The total lot size is 0.8. You can see here 0.8. Now the average risk to reward is 4.4, meaning I was always targeting for a 4.4. My win rate is 42, my losing rate is 57.14. So this losing rate is based on my first trades which I took price immediately in my stop loss, as I showed you guys on my second video, and went down. That's why it's being calculated as a 54. Normally my losing rate is not as much as this, but yeah, just because I was risking 1%, and on my first trade I lost like 100 and I think 170%, $170 sorry, of my account. As you can see, my worst trade is $70. Let me just zoom this in for you guys. You can see my losing trade is like my worst trade is $70, and also the long one is like 100%, short one is like 20%. Gross profit, that is at 582. This in total how much I made. Gross loss, it was my first trade which I lost, then I was able to recover back with a, let me just, why is this still not focused here? Okay, with a 582. You know, so I was able to recover back immediately. Now let me show you guys the lot size which I'm talking about. These are my different lot sizes. Now on my different lot sizes, right, the first trade which I took was a 0.1. Here is it down here. The first trade, you know, on a 5k you are able to manage your risks. Here on this I was managing, my stop loss was like 20 pips or 25 pips, and my target was almost like 100, like 1:4, 1:5, you understand? So I was targeting for more and risking just little. So I was using a 0.1 lot. I was risking just 1%. You can see here it's a 0.9. Here is a 1.1 maybe something, 1.05 or something like that, and here is a 1.2%. You understand? Now I was just risking just 1% of the account in all the trades. These are the different lot size. On gold, mind you, I was trading just gold, and after when I had passed that account right here, you can see my second trade. Like the first day I traded, I placed 3 trades, 3 positions, and all was in the losses. I was already out of the day. Now my next 2 trades were winning trades on gold. That's the only pair I trade. Then the remaining, now after when I already passed the amount required, so my trading days were now complete, so I had to like complete the trading days. As you can see here, the different trading days, I had to go back on GU to complete those trading days. This is the first phase of my account, guys. As you can see, that's the first phase of my account. Let me zoom this out. Now that's the first phase of my account. Now on the second phase of the account, I did the same thing, and I was able to pass the second phase, which my aim was just $200. I made $270 inside 3 weeks. In less than 1 month, guys, I was able to pass these 2 phases in less than 1 month on a 5k account. It should tell you how focused I am, and I always wait for the best opportunities, and also to tell you how my strategy works perfectly. Now inside this week, because today is a Saturday which I'm recording this video, inside this week I think I passed the account on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Let me just check the date on my trading overview. I think I passed the account on a Wednesday. I passed the account on the here is it, on the 8th. On the 8th was on Wednesday, I think. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I cannot remember the exact date which I passed the account. And after when I passed the account, they sent me an email telling me to verify my KYC so that they can be able to fund me the 5k account. And this is the 5k account, guys. Guess what? I am already up 10%, 11% on my 5k account. You can see here, no minimum trading days. This is the 5k real account. I am up 11.3% in 3 weeks. That means on my first week, the first week which I bought the account, I traded and passed it, the first phase. The second week I did not pass the second week. I did not trade the second week based on I was not really seeing that opportunity. Now the third week, let me turn this. No, let me not show you my face. The third week, I was like, okay, my aim now is to pass the account, get funded immediately. You understand? So that I can start trading, because what I see there are a lot of opportunities on gold, and gold is moving perfectly as my strategy demands. You understand? So immediately as I passed my second phase and I got funded the same week, inside that same week, I made a profit of $566, which is an 11, like it's a 11%. Sorry, 11. It's like 11% of a 5K account, and that's crazy. Meaning, my profit target this end of month, because starting from, as you can see here, this is the date. Let me just show you guys. That is the date. That is it. Starting on the 9th of October. They gave me this account on the 9th of October, and it's ending on the 29th of October. Here is the date. Today is when? Today is the 11th of October. Just check that. Here is the date here. Today is the 11th, meaning they gave me this day before yesterday. You understand? Day before yesterday. When was that? On the Thursday. So on Thursday and Friday, I was able to trade and make this profit. You understand? Let me just go to the trading overview and show you guys. That is it. Equity 5,000. Why is it still not zoomed in here? Okay. Equity $5,566.60. Balance is the same thing. Profitability is high. You can see here my profitability is high. My average winning trade is 200, and that's my, and I took just one loss, which was like a 1% something. You understand? And that $1 loss was, I don't even understand how I took it, but I don't want to explain it now on this video. I'm going to explain it later on a different video when I'm doing my analysis. You understand? So all my lot size which I used was a 0.8 in all the trades which I took. So I was just taking a 0.2. So I was just taking a 0.2 lots on every trade which I took. You understand? That is another consistency rule, to just stick on one lot size. Worst trade is just that $57 which I lost. You understand? And my winning rate is like 95. My losing rate is like 25. You understand? And these are the trades down here. My profits, I trade only gold on the 9th. You understand? I got funded. First trade I lost like 50 the same day. The first trade, like the same day which they funded me, is the same day which I traded. I lost like a 50. You know, I'm always risking like 50, like just 1%, which is $50. I'm always risking just 1%, and that's one thing with trading. You need to stick to your rules. Also stick to the rules of the fund of the prop firm. The prop firm says you need to risk just 1% of your account. You don't need to risk more. If you risk more, you're going to breach your account. You understand? So on the same day I risked 1%, I lost it, and the same day I made another profit of $139 that same day. You understand? Covering back this loss and making like a 1% win. You understand? Now on Friday, this was on the Thursday. Now on Friday I made, no, the same day, I think the same day I made again a profit of like the same day in the evening I made a profit of like $368. You understand? That same day. And on Friday I made just, normally I was to make like $400 on this trade, but based on how I shifted my stop loss to like break even, my stop loss was like break even of like $121. That's how price came back and hit my break even, then did what he had to do. You understand? So it's just to let you guys know that I am already up on my 5k account, which is a 5,000. Like the 5,000 funded account, I'm up like $566 dollars up. So I still have a lot of, and this is just the third week. I still have 3 weeks to trade this account before I'll be able to do some withdrawals. You understand? That is it. The available payouts. Let me just show you. The available payout eligible on the 30th, meaning at the end of the month. I'm going to be updating you guys on how I traded. Every week I'm going to be updating you guys on how I traded this 5k account. Right now I am 500 and my aim is to reach 25. I want to make $2,500 on this 5k account to be able to withdraw $2,500. That's my end of month goal on this 5k account. You understand? So that I can be able to buy different challenges. So let me talk to you guys now face to face and a little quick advice to you guys. Whenever you buy a 5k or any prop firm challenge account, please, one very important thing is to read their rules. I see so many traders, they trade at the end after when you have traded. The prop firms will send them messages telling them that you have breached their rule based on one or two things they did in the trading. You understand? Before I traded this in less than 3 weeks, I had to read their rules perfectly, like do some research on their rules, understand the different rules, percentage, consistency rule, everything. You understand? Leverage, how much the lot size I'm to use, the leverage I'm to use. I don't want to exceed a certain leverage. I don't want to exceed a certain lot size. You understand? And also I don't want to exceed a certain margin, because when you trade this margin, you understand? So what's important is to read their rules and to be able to trade and also get funded. As you can see, in less than 3 weeks I was able to get funded because I read their rules, I respected their rules. When they breach you, it's not because they hate you. It's not like they want to scam you. It's based on how you trade. There's some people they exceed a certain way of trading. Some people they scalp, and also some people they gamble in the market. You understand what I mean? So before you buy any prop firm account or any challenge account, please read their rules, understand their rules, and that will permit you to be able to trade and pass the different phases and also get funded and also trade on that funded account, whether it's which amount, to be able to make any percentage and withdraw 80% of that amount. You understand? Now I am up 11% on my 5k in less than 3 weeks. I could even be up in less than 2 weeks just because of certain things. I just let it go and I said let me trade the third week. You understand what I mean? And on this account, I have an objective, I have a goal to reach, which is 2.5. You understand? So please, that's my little advice. I've seen a lot of videos, people breach their account. I saw one video which one guy traded a 5k account for like 3 months, 4 months, and after when he passed the 2 phases, the prop firm sent him an email telling him he has breached the account after he passed the 2 phases, and that really pains me. You understand? And also I was like, bro, that's not something of the prop firm. Is based on how the person traded, even though the prop firm normally was to like send him an email telling him he has breached the account, even like just sending him an email before even passing the two phases. You understand? He made like 3 months, 4 months trading just that 5k account. You understand? So it's not a matter of that. Sometimes when you trade, you're scared. In fact, there are different types of traders. There are beginner traders. For me, I'm an advanced trader. You understand? I've been in the market for 3 years now, and the only pair I've really been consistently trading with is only gold, Bitcoin, and some different indices. You understand? So my advice to you is to read their rules, respect their rules, and also that's how they are going to respect your trades. You understand? So I'm going to update you guys in the different phases and also on how much I've made. As I told you, I'm also going to make a video on how I traded this. I'm also going to make a video on my strategy, and I'm also going to give out some free 5k accounts to you guys to trade. You understand? After when I've passed this account, I'll be buying some 5k accounts and giving you guys. So the only thing you have to do is to subscribe, write down done or subscribed, and I'm going to buy the account and give it to you guys. So see you guys in the next video. Peace out.